What's up, Cougars? I'm Garret, Aldred.
I'm Paige Kyle, and you're watching Cttv, bringing you stories from the trail. Our first story takes place right here in the front office, where every day 3 students recite the morning announcements.
These announcements often include different jokes and satire, but just how do these students manage to think of something creative to say every morning?
Student journalists Emma Tran and Shishin Bada bring you more on the topic.
I like my voice so much because I don't know, it's just very nice to hear.
For over 20 years, Cherokee Trail's morning announcements have been the same. However, this year, 3 students have started to pave new paths.
So we started saying different things because one morning, Temmie and Norris, after a week of doing this, saying, "Good morning, Cherokee Trail High School," they're like, "This is boring. We need to do something fun."
So, I think we've really kind of spiced it up a little. I think we've made it more fun, more interactive and creative.
My favorite thing about doing the morning announcements is probably all of the funny things that we start with.
While the morning announcements are a fun daily activity, they come with their own sets of challenges.
The hardest thing is probably just like not messing up or like sticking to what they give you there, because sometimes you might just say something that you're not actually supposed to say. So hardest part is probably just going on after you mess up.
The hardest thing about doing the morning announcements is probably coming up with the new things every day. We're starting to run out. We normally come up with the things that we're going to say, like, I kid you not, a minute before the bell rings, and we're just standing behind the desk of like, oh my gosh, what are we going to say this morning?
We look it up. We're like, hey, how do you say good morning? Like different ways to say it. And then now we go through Spotify and we look at artists and we're like, yeah, let's see if they get it.
The students are keen on setting goals that will improve the announcements.
My future goals for the morning announcements is, just to make people smile in the mornings and have a nice start. Whether or not you're having a bad day to the start of the day, I just want to be there to make sure you're smiling.
I think making it more interactive, just getting people more involved and having people kind of recognize it more. It'd be great to do, yeah.
These students show that a few can help many. So let them be a reminder that even a simple act of kindness can make a difference. For correspondents Shishin Bada and Emma Tran, I'm Lena Donatelli, CTHS News.
Those morning greetings never fail to make me smile.
Me too. I'm glad they decided to add something new to CT this year.
Well, Garrett, the announcements aren't the only new thing this year.
Really?
Yep, in 2022, the College Board introduced a new class called AP African American Studies. Today, this course is currently in its pilot stage at Cherry Creek School District, only a few select schools across the country learning the content.
Trail media reporters Edward Tay, Emma Tran, Anela Apolinar, and Ethan Singletary talked with educators and students to further discuss the new social studies course.
AP African American Studies is a new course that explores looking at history through a different lens.
And African American history is just looking at the number one marginalized group in American history in terms of from the enslaved people era through the Jim Crow and the Nadir period, through the civil rights movement, the post-civil rights movement.
Educators say that this will be an interdisciplinary course that delves into the arts and literature as well as history. The course has faced criticism across the country, leading Florida to ban the course and College Board to alter their framework twice last year.
You don't have the right to censor education for other people. You don't have the right to consistently tell the narrative of what our groups need to be.
Some people see the controversies in Florida not an issue in Colorado due to the different state laws.
So we actually have a state law that was passed in 2019 that centers different perspectives for history. So that's the difference between maybe a state legislature that would be supportive of multiple perspectives and a state legislature that might be more limiting. So Colorado is very supportive of multiple perspectives, and that state law, it's also built into the new state standards. So that would not, the issues that you have in Florida would be different here in our state.
The new AP course is expected to be launched at CT in the next few years. When asked about AP African American Studies, students and educators are interested in this new AP class.
I think that the course can contribute to a more diverse curriculum and just the general population in a sense of just being exposed to history and a different viewpoint.
So I think that adding a course that specifically goes into African American studies and just that group as a whole, I think it'd be great.
I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of AP classes that talk about specific parts of the world, so I think it's interesting to learn about that part.
For Emma Tran, Ethan Singletary, and Anela Apolinar, I'm Edward Tay, reporting for Trail Media.
You're on the football team, right, Garret?
I am, Paige. I'm a white DB.
That's so cool. I was wondering how you deal with the injuries as a student athlete.
Well, I normally go and visit one of our athletic trainers if something feels off. It's very important to prioritize your health.
That's right, Garret. Ashley Nance, a health science teacher, and Ryan Hook, one of the athletic trainers, seek to motivate students and athletes to prioritize their own health. Their main goal is to get students comfortable with the human body so that they can advocate for themselves when they need help.
Trail media reporter Savvy Swenson brings you more on the topic.
I'm Ryan Hook, and I'm the athletic trainer here at Cherokee Trail High School.
The more educated in health literacy and educated people can be, the better.
The thing that inspired me to be an athletic trainer is in high school I hurt myself playing basketball. I spent a lot of time with my athletic trainer. Kind of propelled me to want to do this every day.
So what inspired me most about becoming a teacher and teaching like health sciences like specifically is that just getting people and teenagers, I guess, to know more about their bodies in simple health facts that we can learn from and use the rest of our lives.
I mean, building this relationship with athletes and understand that it's a safe place for them to come and they can tell us about their injuries or if it's something else they need help with. So I think that's probably the most valuable part of my job.
I want kids to learn more if they want to go into the medical field. So I have a lot of students that came up to me and they're like, hey, I want to be a doctor or nurse, or could you teach me more about it? So I created classes that do that. I just want kids and even teachers, everyone to know more about the human body because that's what we have. So if you have something weird on your body, you're like, hey, that's not normal. Guess what? You should probably go to the doctor's office. Hey, if you have a lump somewhere that's not normally there, you should probably go get it checked out. So just simple things that kids are almost afraid to talk about in making it almost normal, and so they're comfortable getting the help they need. So if we can make talking about these things normal, that's why I do what I do.
Junior Nathan Bach scored a season-high 6 three-pointers at the varsity basketball game against Golden, breaking not only his team's expectations for him, but also a 3-game losing streak for the Cougars.
Ava Zadigan and Peyton Bicklick bring you more on the story.
He's one of those kids that you just, as a coach, you really hope that that's the type of kid that you get to show up and coach.
On January 22nd, junior Nathan Bach scored a close to record-breaking 6 three-pointers. Varsity head coach Brandon Brown sees Bach as a hard worker who has improved drastically over his time here.
You know, Nate's a super hard worker. Wasn't always that way. He's kind of grown into that role. Just with the amount of work he's put in has led him to making shots at a high level.
Having that ability to shoot just gets my team fired up. Whenever we're on a dry spell or we're not hitting shots, I like it to make it my job to get us going.
Another thing Coach Brown has recognized as a part of Bach's growth is his confidence.
When I got Nate last year, my first year here, he just was unsure of himself.
Sophomore year, so last year I got brought up, and what Brown told me was, I need you to shoot the ball when you're open, and ever since then it's just kind of progressed.
In the year that I've been able to coach Nate, he's gotten to the point now where he is super confident because he's done the work, and now he knows that he has a coach that believes in him.
I've gotten a lot more confident, and I'm letting it fly with ease. Like I said, it's all about playing to your role. Like I said, I'm really finding my role to be very it's coming to me a lot better now. Like I said, I know what I'm capable of. I go out there, and I know that I am a great shooter, so I'm going to shoot with confidence no matter what.
He just plays free, he plays loose, and he knows that I can live and his teammates can live with any shot that he takes.
Bach's coachability has also helped him grow as a player and a person.
He is one of the easiest guys to coach. Anytime that you coach Nathan, it is, yes, coach, I'll get better. Yes, coach, whatever you need me to do, that's what I'm going to do. It becomes, almost an awesome feeling as a coach to coach Nate because of the fact that he's just consistently, okay, coach, what do you need? Okay, coach, what do you need? And that gets us to the point where you can't be that guy if you're not that guy all the time.
I know what I'm capable of. I know that I'm here. It's the same mentality. I go out there, I shoot when I'm open, and I find my spots. I just go in confident, like I said.
As the season begins to wrap up, Bach is looking forward to progressing not only his skills, but his teams as well. This is Ava Zadigan and Peyton Mickling, wrapping up for CT Media.
Semester 1 video production students worked hard to create 60-second documentaries on a person in their community.
Joe Media Ed Board selected 2 of these videos to share with you on the show.
Up first is the story of a TSA member and officer who provides insider knowledge about the group success created by Red Drexler Valdez.
Following that is the story of a freshman flutist in the CT band created by Rosen Husnain.
Everyone here is so interesting. Like, just talk for someone for 5 seconds and something cool will happen. So TSA stands for Technology Student Association, and it's a competitive-based club that encourages students to go after what they're interested for. It's basically entirely student-led. Like, we have advisors and they're amazing, but we have a student officer team. The students self-pace themselves for working on their projects. Okay, well, we do some more specific things beyond competition. We have a lot of presentations. That's a big one. We're cool. We're chill. We like you, and we want you to come in and have fun with us. Our one thing is Grandview. You're going down. They're going for the gold, and honestly, that's all. And even if they don't get it, they did their best, and that's all we can ask of them. So it's such an incredible group of students, and they deserve that recognition. So my name is Samantha Noyson. I am a general officer in TSA. You should join TSA. We meet every day. Not every day. We should meet every day. We meet every Monday after school in room 177. Come check us out.
I like how the flute can sound really lyrical and pretty. And I also like how the piccolo can sound crazy and fun. It's best of both worlds. I'm Brenna McLatin. I'm 14 and I'm in 9th grade. I played the flute and piccolo. I picked the flute because I watched videos of people playing it and I thought it's a really cool instrument which would make really cool sounds and I wanted to try it out. I started playing the flute in the beginning of 6th grade, and I started playing piccolo with like the middle of 8th grade. My middle school band teacher, Mr. Martinez, was like, "Hey, Brenna, you're really good at the flute. Why don't you play the piccolo?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll try it." And I did, and I really liked it. On the flute, I really like to play funk songs, and on the piccolo, I like to play fast stuff. I get frustrated easily, so like, when something doesn't work out, I have to not give up. I feel super connected to like the wind ensemble community. Band has been like a really great place for me to meet people and make new friends.
If you want to make videos like the ones you just saw, be sure to join Intro to Video Production as a prerequisite to join digital media.
But if you're interested in photography and design, be sure to join Intro to Journalism to later join Yearbook.
That's all for today, Cougars.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
we are CT.